Hi guys, and welcome to my channel. So I have pretty much reached the end of my pregnancy. I am 37 weeks currently. Because I've reached the end, I thought I would share things that I think every pregnant woman needs to survive their pregnancy. Now obviously our pregnancies are different, but these are things that I think most pregnant women will go through. Even if you don't use all the products, I do think that a lot of them will be quite helpful. So if you are a pregnant woman, thank me later, babes. Thank me later. So I'm gonna start off with I think what a lot of us worry about, which is stretch marks. I think like if any woman says it not stressed about stretch marks, I don't know sis. So I use this magnolia tissue oil, guys. This is the best thing ever. You can get this only at Pep. Somebody can correct me, I haven't seen it anywhere else. You can get this at Pep and it is 20 rand. Can we get a moment? It is, guys. I used this before I was pregnant. When I was pregnant with Aki, I started using this when I used to have I had really bad dark stretch marks, guys. When I said that they disappeared, my pregnancy with Aki, I didn't have any stretch marks. Now I have a few stretch marks, but I'm not even stressing because I'm just like, I know this is gonna do the deal. So yeah, so I mean, if you're using bio oil and it works for you, that's great, but it's hell of expensive, and trust me, this does the job. So this is 20 bucks and you can get this at Pep. But along with the oil, I also use this Happy Vent. Happy Vent, I'm sure you guys have seen it. You can get it at Clicks, at Dischem, even Pick and Pay. I think any store actually has Happy Vent. So I just think it's helpful to have an oil and a cream. So you apply it once in the morning and once in the evening. So yeah. Then another thing, ladies, so if you're pregnant, you know that things get real down there. There's a lot of juices that escape right once Susie. So I would highly recommend that you invest in panty liners. Helpful to see if there's anything wrong. So if your discharge changes texture or it changes color, it's helpful that you see it, and I feel like you can easily see it on a panty liner. Sometimes also if you might have spotting, panty liner is the best. My favorite panty liners are the Always panty liners. I just feel like they, I don't know, it's not like I've tried a lot of panty liners, but from the ones, every time I try a new one, I really would recommend Always. But it doesn't matter, you can use any panty liner for my whole pregnancy. Hey, yeah, no, because it gets real down there. Like I even got worried, like but it was normal, it's part of pregnancy. So yeah, definitely get yourself panty liners. And talking about still hygiene down there, these intimate wash, I didn't think I'd need this, hey, because with my first pregnancy with Aki, everything was fine until I got a UTI. If you've seen one of my previous videos, you know that I was admitted and I got a UTI, and it got a bit itchy down there, right? And I think it's because I was just using like normal soap and water. And it's not about pregnancy. Already, if you are just a female, you're not supposed to be washing with soap down there. But I know, I feel like it's a thing in my head as a black woman. Like I'm just like, I feel like I'm not washing properly. So I was just like, I don't want to be admitted again for a UTI. And this might not prevent UTIs, but for me at least I know I'm cleaning and it took away the itchiness. Sometimes your discharge might also have a different odor just because you're pregnant. So I'd really like recommend that you guys get one of these. This is Gynaguard. I'm sure there's many intimate washes out there. This says use every day for irritation, itch and odor control. And it's not like you don't like smell like fish, but there's just like an odor I noticed when I was pregnant. So this is really helpful. Yeah, guys, and then of course we know the ladies grow, and the ladies get bigger. It doesn't matter what breast size you are, like your breasts are gonna grow, and there's nothing worse than having to buy new bras, and you also don't want wired bras because they're uncomfortable. So best place I think that you can get good bras is what's this? Pick and Pay Clothing. I know, right? Pick and Pay Clothing, guys. I don't know how much these things are. Please just Google on the internet. I think this was like 150, but the reason why I like this is because it's padded, right? But then it doesn't have the wire thing. So this one doesn't have a clip on. I have another one that has a thing that you can clip at the back. But yeah, guys, the most comfortable bra ever. It's only sizing. The sizing is like small, medium, large. So I didn't even know what size I was, but I didn't care. I was just like, I need a bra. So yeah, so Pick and Pay Clothing has the thing. And then another alternative is Mr. Price. But okay, and you'll see from this, so Mr. Price has these bras that are wireless, right? But they come with padding. Now my only issue with these bras is that the padding, it's open, so every time I wash it in a washing machine I just lose them, and I couldn't be bothered looking for that thing inside here. Like I cannot go you. So so if I had to pick, I would have, so I discovered these later. I would definitely go the Pick and Pay Clothing route, and also these after a while they just become, they are shape. Yo, I get them in a whole shape again, guys. They become like loose. And I don't think they have as much support as this one. But that's also an option, especially if you have slightly smaller boobs. Same goes for this. I got this at Woolies. It was a set of 2. I got this at Woolies. This was a set of 2, and I think it was $3.50 for 2. The thing that I did invest in was what's this, leggings, right? Maternity leggings. These are from Mr. Price. I bought these online at Mr. Price, but I'm sure you can get them in the store. Guys, you don't even need to be pregnant. You don't even need to be pregnant to invest in these pregnancy leggings. They are so comfortable. They're so comfortable. And I think they were like 80 rand. Like I said, Haksa Hopola, but just search Mr. Price pregnancy leggings. Yo, guys, if I could live in these things, I really would. Like, I've never in my life like worn such comfortable leggings. And the reason I say you can wear them even when you're not pregnant, they don't have like a pooch thing in the front. So you know how some maternity things have that, like a bump thing for your bump. This is just a normal legging, but I don't know how they designed it. I don't know by anything. But any pregnancy legging that you get from Mr. Price, babes, shame. No, it does the thing. It does the thing. And then another thing that I also had to invest in was jeans. So I bought, and this was an investment. This Inkutlistim hook, right? Because I don't know, guys. I do feel that if you're gonna buy pants or jeans, they should be quality. Mr. Price doesn't have the best pants in terms of maternity. That's what I found out. Either the legs I'd wash the jeans and then it would become loose, or they would shrink. So I knew that if I want to get a decent pair of maternity jeans, that I should definitely go to H&M. So I got these at H&M. Also, you definitely need to try things on, because what size the H&M, I don't understand them. Yeah, I don't understand them. So this is one of them. So I got one in black and I got one in blue. I just felt like 2 was enough. I think this was $4.50. Yeah, I think they were both $4.50 because I just couldn't bring myself to spend $650 on a jean. So you really have to look, but they range from $4.50 to like way more than $6.50. But that was like kind of what I was willing to part with. So yeah, I think when you do buy a maternity jean, one, you can still wear it afterwards, but choose colors that you can wear with a lot of things. So I chose black because obviously you can dress it up and you can dress it down. I actually can't find my blue jeans, guys. Hey, what if I feel like, do you know how expensive this thing is? And my clothes are just disappearing. I get them in guy. And then if you like me and you had guys and your back was showing you flames, hey, whoa, what a wow. If your back was showing you flames, the first thing that I'll show you is what do they call these? I think it's called a maternity belt. But basically it's supposed to lift the belly, and so that the belly doesn't hang and then ultimately hurt your back. And I got this first when I was pregnant with Achi. So the reason this one, it's nice because you can, it's seamless, so you can just wear it literally under anything and it won't show. The problem, however, why I had to buy this one is because I think either the sizing that I bought wasn't big enough. I think with Achi I could still wear it, but after I wear it for like an hour or two, I just feel like it's squeezing me, like it just felt so uncomfortable. So I was just like, I can't wear this. And it could be because the size that I had was wrong. This is, it says Mantwin. It says size 2. I guess even a size 2 king if it's a medium or if it's a large. But yeah, so that's, your tummy goes here and you just wear this, cool. And then I bought a belt one. So this one I felt like would have more support. So it has like these ribbed things, and like as you can see the difference, this is not seamless. To some extent it depends on your outfit, depends on what you wear, but sometimes you're just like, I cannot double babes. You need your back to be supported. And this one you can also adjust, which is something that I also like. And this was also under 200 rand. You can also get it at Discount, and I got this in a size large. I do think this is a bit bigger, but like I said, you can literally expand it and resize it as much as you want. Another great thing as well if you're pregnant is to invest in an app. And for me, and I use this app for when I was pregnant with Aki, and I use it now. It's called Ovia. Here guys, I think it's one of the best pregnancy apps. You can track your weeks. It gives you tips on what to eat. Yeah, it's just I just find it, in terms of the articles and what it has, it's really helpful. So yeah, if you're looking for an app and you're a mommy, I would definitely say Ovia. Then my last thing is a pregnancy pillow. It's this thing. I don't know if you can see, guys. Yo, this has become my best friend, guys. And listen, I will say, firstly, I don't know what this brand is called, guys. Just get a pregnancy pillow. The reason I don't know is because Lily, when she was pregnant, used this, and she was just like, oh, you can just use mine, because I think they're quite expensive. I think they run from like 500, 600, 700, 800. So she was just like, you can use it. That's why I don't know what the brand is, but just get a pregnancy pillow that just looks long, like. And the reason for that is at night you struggle to sleep, and it almost feels like, so because your pelvis is opening up, it just feels like I get to, but it's painful and it's uncomfortable sleeping, and it also aggravates your back pain, right? But before, I will recommend this, before orega a pregnancy pillow, try sleeping with a pillow in between your legs first, because this I don't think everybody needs. I survived my first pregnancy without it, so don't just buy things because you have to. I survived my first pregnancy without it, but my back this pregnancy was showing me flames, so that's why I needed a pregnancy pillow. And when guys, I can't even explain it. It's been a lifesaver. But if you have back problems or joint stuff, try sleeping with a pillow first. It also depends. It shouldn't be like a big pillow. As you can see, the thickness of this thing, it's not like continental. It has those thick continental pillows, and also it's not hard. Some continental pillows can be quite hard, but just try that. And if you feel like a pillow is helping, use it for a while. I think towards the end of your pregnancy, when you get more uncomfortable, you might need to invest in a pregnancy pillow. But guys, it's definitely been a lifesaver. David definitely hates it because I take up half the space in the bed. But yeah, guys, so I didn't touch on things like nausea because I know that's also a big thing that people go through. But not everybody has morning sickness. But I will say, let me say, a small tip is eat. And I know when you're feeling nauseous, the last thing you want to do is eat. But what I learned is, if you ever go hungry, it's chai, you will feel sicker than sick. So my advice is always nibble. It doesn't have to be, especially in the first trimester, crackers, so things that are dry, white toast. My first trimester was in winter, so a lot of citrus fruit. Yo, guys, did the things. I ate a lot of nachos, I ate a lot of oranges. I didn't have heartburn, so that might aggravate somebody's heartburn. Somebody suggested ginger, so you can suck on ginger sweets, eat ginger biscuit. The reason why I don't have products for that, because I feel like we are also different, and you'll definitely need to see and find what works for you. I hate ginger, I'm not even gonna lie. I hate ginger, so that wasn't even an option. The smell of it, and I couldn't. But yeah, so I ate a lot of oranges, and I made sure every 2 hours I was eating. And it's hard because you're just like, but even if it's just grapes, even if it's just yogurt, plain yogurt, something that's bland, so something that's not too sweet or something that's not rich in flavor, really helps. But my biggest tip is, don't allow yourself to get hungry. You feel like you're dying, you feel like death. So yeah, guys, those are my few products, tips that got me through my pregnancy. I really hope that if you are pregnant, that you found this video helpful. I think I did mention where you can get most of these products. If I didn't, please type below. Most of them, if not all of them, you can get them at Disclaim or Clicks or at Pick and Pay. The only one that you can't get at those shops was the tissue oil, and that you can only get at Pick. But yeah, guys, see you guys in the next one. Love.